What's up, guys? So it looks like everyone's doing like some sort of response video to Kanye's rantings recently. So first he did something on Fox News with Tucker Carlson, where he went into some anti-Semitic rant against Jewish people and said some other off-the-wall stuff. But then he doubled down on it on the Drink Champs podcast, which is a podcast featured on Puff Daddy, Diddy, Brother Love, P Diddy, whatever you want to call him, on his own platform, Revolt, I think. And Drink Champs is hosted by the rapper Noriega or Nori, Nore. And Kanye came on there and I guess went into a little tirade and doubled down on everything he said. I didn't even watch all of it because I don't I didn't see the point. And what I also don't see the point is everyone doing a response video. This, which I know this will seem hypocritical since I'm saying this now, but I'm not doing a response video to to Kanye. I'm doing a response video to the response videos. I'm getting meta with it. But no, in 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 all seriousness, I don't see the point in trying to combat the patent irrationality of someone who's suffering episodic mental illness by you know going online and talking about why he's wrong. I mean, the dude is literally mentally ill. On top of that, he's an asshole. And I don't think I've covered it on this, not on my channel, but I remember years ago, I had a friend who let me guest appear on his platform, and I went over this and I tried to disambiguate the fact that um, mental illness and being an asshole don't go together. Don't necessarily intertwine. So, for the most part, people who are mentally ill tend to shun away from social environs where it would be, upsetting to them or difficult for them. But people who just have certain personality attributes that make them unlikable doesn't make them mentally ill, and vice versa. Now, you can have someone who's both suffering from mental illness and an asshole, like Kanye West or Ye. I'm not gonna call him Ye because fuck him, coon ass dude. But um, no, most of the people that I've encountered who suffered mental illness and studying psychopathology when I was in undergrad weren't necessarily difficult people outside of the symptoms that they displayed as part of their psychological disorders. Whereas people who just had certain personality traits that make them unlikable weren't necessarily mentally ill. So it's just the case that he's both, and it happens. Plus, what makes me less empathetic to him than other folks who might be suffering mental illness is, one, he's a multi-billionaire and has all the resources in the world to be treated. Supposedly, he has been once um, been um, put in a facility um, voluntarily. I'm not sure, but I know he was once committed for a short time to some institution. I think for like a 72-hour watch, which isn't much. Um, but whatever. Like I said, he needs long-term treatment because he has a long-term mental disorder that he's struggling to deal with, and like I said, he has the resources to do so, where it doesn't have to um, mean that he has to be in a facility where he's fully committed. He can do it through therapy and psychotropic treatment, whatever. Plus, the other thing that doesn't make me empathetic is that all his things that he does, he he markets. I've had some friends that have claimed that he actually plans well ahead in advance all his little so-called faux pas in the media, like at least a year in advance to align with whatever projects he has coming out. I don't know if that is true. To That's complete gossip. So I have no way to verify that, and I'm not going to pretend that that's something that I believe myself. What I think is more likely the case is that he can both do very stupid things and say very stupid things, and also have a team around him that can be able to capitalize off of it and help him help his brand, even though he's doing really stupid things. I think that's more likely the case, that he has a team around him that can find ways to capitalize off his mistakes. Now, not all of them are mistakes, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure some of them are, especially when they're costing him money. When you're getting dropped by, say, like Gap and Adidas and Chase Bank now, stuff like that, those I'm pretty sure aren't completely planned, if at all. But again, he has a team around him that can help him when he makes these mistakes that he ends up profiting from it. So be it. But that makes me less empathetic to him, because most people who suffer mental illness usually aren't in a capacity where they can do better when they have these problems. Usually, the only time they get any sort of treatment for it is once they're incarcerated or find themselves in the justice system in some fashion. So there's no point in making response videos to why he's saying things that are irrational or racist, anti-Semitic. Um, why people keep bringing Kanye onto their platforms, or allowing him to buy up his own social media platform, because he's supposedly buying Parlay. What's it, Parlor? I don't know. I know French. I don't know fake French. But anyway, um, uh, now he's taking the opportunity, after he got kicked off of Twitter and Instagram, to buy up his own social media platform. So again, he can capitalize off his mistakes, whether they're genuine mistakes or not. I'm not sure, but can the average person do that? No. So fuck Kanye. He's a raccoon. Since I don't want to use the real word over and over and get censored on here, but you know, someone should tell him mental illness is just a choice. But I'm just a contrarian.